So, I just logged in, came up to check on my shops, and apparently I have an adventure waiting for me. So, I guess I am going to check this out. Okay, scavenger hunt? Stone walls in the sky, from jungle to distant lands, wind blows through the peaks. This one I think is pretty straightforward. That seems like Lily's base. Jungle to distant land. Nobody is farther away than Lily, who used to live in a jungle and now has like a castle high up in the sky. So I guess I'm gonna go check out Lily's base. Oh, and hi, welcome back to Fractured. Yeah, this might be a bit of an odd episode. I was not sure what I was gonna do, but I guess somebody has solved that for me. This would be Lily. Okay, so... Oh, this is gorgeous. Lily. What the heck? Way to make the rest of us look bad. I love it. So yes. It's no longer floating in the sky, so that's a thing. I think I just found the next clue. Huh. Let's go to free cam just to see. This place is gorgeous. But it's Lily. Of course it's gorgeous. What would you expect, right? It's Lily, it's gonna be gorgeous. She does have a video about it, by the way. So I recommend going and checking that after you're done with this one. Let's go sit on the swing for a minute. Swing is good. Okay, let's check this out. Gritty, hot, and dry. Nighttime market full of joy. Bird nestles safely. Okay, this one, I'm pretty sure I know who's this, like, where to go to look for this one. And it seems like the clues are going to be bases. Which makes sense because they're the landmarks that we have on the server. And I'm assuming that people don't want random shulker boxes left sitting around. So I'm going to take these with me. Gritty, hot, and dry. This seems like a good candidate, right? Nighttime market full of joy. This is Dawn's night market. Alright, I'm guessing this one is not for us because it's red instead of orange. Okay, wasn't Lily. There's a problem here. I need a bed. Well, that's convenient. Apparently I made myself an orange bed. We are having an orange adventure. Yeah, third part of that clue was bird nestles safely. So if it's not in the market, let's go say hi to Freddy Clucker. Hello, Freddy Clucker. There was, of course, because this is Fractured. There we go. A custody battle earlier in the season between Irio and Dawn over custody of Freddy Clucker. Next clue. Tree boughs bent far down. Huge birds of some mystery. Over fields and lake. Okay, whoever did this, I think was taking pity on me and making the clues easy, because this one is really easy. Don't think we can see the birds right this second, but we should get up to them pretty quickly. There's a lot of fire happening. That doesn't seem ideal. Giant birds of some mystery, or whatever the clue was. We'll check the wording after. But yes, there are birds, and they were a mystery. Some birds mysteriously appeared on Saf's tree, and they are way too big to be held up by this tree, so it must be a magic tree. All right, this would be an obvious place to find the box, but I'm not seeing one. This might take me a minute. Hello, George. You are very cute. It's also probably worth mentioning that I am famous for just completely missing obvious stuff that's like literally right in front of my face. So it's entirely possible. Never mind. I was going to say it's entirely possible that I might have just gone right past this and not noticed it, but it's right here. Okay. Tower overall. Stone villagers, a good man. Adrift with no sea. Hello, tiny friend. Hello. Okay. That is tower overall. Stone villagers, a good man. Adrift with no sea. This one is a little confusing. I'm not sure how to deal with this one. Tower overall could be pointing to that one, but then the other clues don't make a lot of sense. Who else has a tower? You know what? We should go to Preston's place. Let's do that. Let's go to Preston's place. Well, I should say the most of the rest of the clues don't make sense. Good man, Irio. But the rest of it makes no sense. Okay. Power overall. Stone villagers, a good man. Adrift with no sea, though. So, stone tower that is over everything. There's villagers. And adrift with no sea. Unless that's a pun. You know what? I'm going to tell you why I think that might be a pun. Or I'm going to show you. I don't know if pun is the right word, but a bit of a play on words. I think it might be actually a rift with no sea.
But the reason I wanted you to come over was to see something that's unusual.
Alrighty.
So, this thing here. I have no idea what this is. Like, I'm pretty sure these are like rifts that go into like the Minecraft multiverse, because I've kind of seen these before, but the real question is, why is it here?
That's an excellent question. Wait, should I be staying back from it?
It probably would be safe to stay back from it for now, because we really don't want our members to just go into the Minecraft multiverse, end up somewhere else. That would be really bad.
Well, it certainly was inconvenient the last time it happened.
I don't know if we need to let the other members know to be aware of this, and I don't even know if there's even gonna be more of these around.
So it occurs to me that we should probably get out some sort of blocks and mark the extents of it.
I'm even scared that it's gonna get even bigger.
Do you have an evacuation plan for your village?
Oh no. Oh no. What am I gonna do?
We can keep an eye on it, and if it seems like it's growing, then we can make plans to make sure your villagers are safe. We could also conduct some experiments to see if we can, if it does grow, if maybe there's something that will help contain it.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. So should we form like a little group, if in case these more quote-unquote rifts appear?
I think that's an excellent plan. We'll keep an eye out for more of these, which I hope it turns out to be benign. I mean, it is very pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty, but yet still scary.
So Yeah. We have a rift. We don't know what's happening with it. I wonder if this is connected to the giant fires at spawn. Oh gosh. That could be worrying. Let's see if I can find an orange box around here somewhere. If I'm right, and that's what that adrift with no sea was referring to, it's not a very good pun, I don't think. I mean, no offense to the person who wrote it. Just must have been something better. You know where would be an obvious place to look? Aside from here. Yeah, that would make sense. All right, found the next clue. The next clue is towers that might glow, a bridge that crosses the sky. Okay, I know where we're going. Lake bed, hot and cold. That one was pretty easy. We've already been right by there. Those towers. Think they glow, although that could easily just be a reference to what the towers are. Those are from Irio, and they are a recreation of, I forget the name of it. It's a radio tower, like a radar array, I believe, that was located at Chernobyl. And there's that ongoing thing about radiation, you know, making things glow, so that could be it. But, I mean, towers, a bridge that crosses the sky? You'll see when we get there. Okay, this is where we want to be, more or less. I mean, not actually under there. Whatever that is. Oh, hello. There's a UFO. Neat. But yeah, here's a bridge that crosses the sky. Honestly, I think that's a really good description of it. Irio has a video on making this, so go check that out. And these radar towers are very cool. I'm not seeing one at the top of any of these towers. Towers that might glow, a bridge that crosses the sky, lake bed, hot and cold. Okay, well, we got to come back to the bridge anyway. So let's check the riverbed, maybe? Riverbed or lake bed? Lake bed, hot and cold. So these are power generation turbine thingies. They take the hot water generated by the magma down there and turn it into electricity, apparently. Oh, I'm gonna have to swim around and check, aren't I? All right. Let's go look. Whoever set this up, it was awesome. But, I mean, you'd think that a bright orange shulker box would be easy to spot. But it looks so much like magma or pumpkins that it actually blends in. Not seeing anything up here. This one I'm pretty sure is here. Like, somewhere in Irio's base. See? Are any of those the box? No, they're pumpkins. But yeah, doesn't this look like it crosses the sky? Like, if you're down here, it seems like that bridge is just going across the sky. This is a much better description than the last one. Now, the UFO. I don't think that's Irio's. I think that's Rembu's. But the person who set this up might not know that. Let's do a spin around the base of the radar towers, and then we'll go from there. Not seeing an orange shulker box. Not seeing one here either. I flew right past this at least once. I do feel better though. I was right about this clue. Castle with no keep. A home without a front door. A peaceful valley. Okay. Castle with no keep. I don't think that describes Seo's base. That is not a castle. That's a museum. That's BMA's. Go check out BMA's ridiculous museum. It's awesome. Yeah, there's nothing here that seems like it would fit. Wait a second. Castle with no keep. Home without a front door. And a peaceful valley. In French, castle is chateau. I have a chateau in my base. Okay, the next one. Oh, we're hitting nighttime? We are. Let's sleep before anybody gets their face eaten. A house with no front door. I mean, my base has no front door. You can get in through a gate or the water. And Peaceful Valley, I mean, it's a valley. Yeah, my little valley is completely spawn-proofed, and I know I've mentioned that to people. Okay. So it's not here. It's not here, I'm guessing. What else in my base is really notable? Actually, let's check in hole. I think if it was going to be anywhere in hole, it would be right around here. But since we're here, hey, progress update. This is that giant, ridiculous hole that I was digging out. Now, if you remember, I don't have an actual reason for it. I am just digging it because I want to dig. I have been digging. I've got these sections down just nicely into the deep slate layers. These ones do go to bedrock. Yeah, you can see it down there. But we're not here to talk about hole or copper veins. We are here to do a scavenger hunt. This is my wool farm. This is almost certainly not it. Nope. That's for putting orange wool into. I don't remember if I've showed off this area. I think I did. In my last video, I showed you some of the progress I'd made. I haven't made any more, but, you know, it's looking good. And it's looking rather bereft of bright orange shulker boxes. This would actually be a reasonable place to put a shulker box, I think. As long as they were careful to spawn-proof it. Bait. Oh no, that's lava. Yeah, you probably just noticed a cut. I cut out my coughing fit. You're welcome. Oh. Well, that's easy. You oughter be proud of yourself. And I'm assuming that's an otter. If not, it looks enough like an otter. I love it. That is amazing. Okay, whoever this was, I did have fun. Thank you. And apparently it's nighttime. And yes, my iron farm is partially broken. One of my villagers went missing from there, and I have been too lazy to go get another one. Let's take this to my base and go to sleep. And yeah, let's take a look at that reward, I guess. Is it a reward? Or just a present? 6 netherite ingots. That's a lot of netherite. That's convenient. I went looking for netherite not too long ago, and I have like 2 pieces and 1 ancient debris. I was gonna make myself some new netherite silk touch pickaxes, just in case. I guess maybe I'll save the rest for an extra like backup set of armor, because that could be very handy. I am not a hardcore player for very good reasons. It would be the world's shortest hardcore series. So at some point I am definitely going to die and lose all my gear. Anyway, whoever that was, thank you. That was very fun. I have enjoyed this. See, I'm going to ask on Discord, see if I can find out who it is. Because this is a mystery. So yeah, I will be back. Well, some time has passed. Over a month, actually. Anyway, I'm here now. Yeah, with all that time, we obviously must have figured out who was behind the adventure, right? Nobody has claimed responsibility. There's a few people I think I can rule out. Cloud, for one, has basically not been on the server since, like, July. So, not Cloud. But there's so many other people it could be. So, yeah, that's an interesting question. And like I said, I asked on Discord. Nobody has claimed responsibility. So, this is fun. If you have any suggestions on who it might be, please leave them in the comments. And I will be back, hopefully much sooner next time. Sorry about that. But, you know, we've got lots more adventures to have here. So, yeah, I will see you guys soon. Until next time, remember to look after yourself. And don't forget, the world is a better place because you are here. So thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.